Go.
Of good news. So like this video and comment anything below to push this message of the art vandalizers who proudly admit to wanting to rewrite history to as many gamers' ears as possible. As a passionate and throbbing, legitimately thankful appreciation for you making me so metapod, in this video I'll showcase great games that I think will please just about anyone. Just last night, I downloaded GranBlue to try out 2B, who had just been added to the game. But not just added, lovingly added. So no Fortnite cammy kind of downgrade. This is 2B. And the game having a diorama mode for a showcase, you know, I know it may be some pricey stuff, $58, 50 plus the 8 for the DLC for some people, but you know, I appreciate this, and I hope that it's the kind of standard that other developers are held to. The devs that I speak to are quite sick of the gaslighting and insinuations that real women are unrealistic, just as sick as you are. And from what I'm seeing online, things have gotten so unbearable because of the insufferable group who believe that they must change everything that is apparent to almost everyone, even the basic, like, general audiences who will consume next product like goldfish.
Yo, Thorfinn, they really did.
I just remember. Did you see Rachel Zegler win Action Hero of the Year?
In Hades, we'll get to that after this.
It's not that they think they can get away with it, beta tester. They don't care.
Wait a minute.
The water's high enough in their sinking ship now for them to really understand what the hell's about to follow. So up until now, the dude trust me source for this whistleblower article
to be honest with you. I don't even know who that is.
Floating around kind of made it a little bit easy to dismiss, but with a couple of things to add context as far as happenings of late,
I don't know who that is.
I would now like to read it to you as is.
That's crazy.
Quote, "It's not really about the sexual objectification of women. Women, like men, come in all shapes and sizes. To say that having big, busty women is unrealistic is untrue. This is only true of trans people. A trans woman can't naturally grow large breasts, and not all trans people can afford implants. If you see a game where the women are a little less curvy, it's not because the game designers are worried about receiving backlash for sexualizing women, it's because they are worried about offending the trans community. From a design standpoint, this is a really challenging problem. I've had many board meetings about how to tackle this. Trans people want realistic representation in our games, but they feel excluded if they are represented as too masculine or too feminine. That's why you will see a lot of designers nerfing the female form, so to speak, so that the difference between trans women and cis women is a little less noticeable." End quote. Again, with
that's
source,
kind of wild.
Dude, trust me, it should be easy.
I don't
to
like
dismiss.
that.
But now that
Chad,
we're
how do you
on the
feel
other
about that?
side of Hogwarts Legacy, and now that there are a lot of pieces of context, including but not limited to the Insomniac leaked inclusion video that just drops queer and all of this as many times as you might imagine, but the first thing within the first 10 seconds of that video, the thing that they drive home is that the internet is a great tool for reaching youth, and use the phrase "and even younger people," identical to the bullshit that keeps getting captured by Disney. And I'm trying I don't want to get, I just want to with these games, you know what I mean? But the things being passed around paint a very clear picture about who specifically needs women to be flat-chested, broad-shouldered, big-jawed, and masculine. And yes, nobody in the comment section would be wrong to paint the parallel to kids at drag shows being socialized as normal, but, only ladies that are okay for them are manly ladies. And even though you and I can see things not for our audience, and still laugh and be, happy that this harmless thing exists for whoever is into it, they see something, and if it doesn't align with their doctrine, it is a threat to them, and it must be erased and changed, and they're gonna scream.
Yeah, this guy comes off as just like this video is being anti-trans.
Inviting conversation surrounding this group almost instantly gets locked. If I can be blunt, Feminism forcing the queer agenda into gaming for so long has made this virtual capture of Stellar Blade's protagonist Eve a modern Mona Lisa in gaming. A body scan of a Korean model named Shin Jae-eun being allowed.
That ass is not that model's ass.
From
that ass that we was just looking at is not that model's ass.
Dyed hair activist has broken the mold to instantly stand out as a breath of fresh air because ugly is not the exception, the way they like to pretend, oh, they're oppressed and it's the minority. No, ugly in gaming
the problem to me about this guy's videos is
exception
that, like,
you people have made
it
terms
kind of
like
hurts the validity of his points
oversaturated
when he just sounds like he just wants to attack trans people.
Gamers vernacular.
When he starts doing like,
I'm
just like,
and its developer Kim Hyung-tae of Nikkei Goddess of Victory fame is because attractive women instantly has the kind of passionate hatred manifesting from the specific group that we keep I've noticed that this same group has no issue strapping on a fucking jiggle physics VTuber to really harvest that audience of children that they hope to make work as their army. When more comes out, you will see how focused on children that they have been from the start, and it's part of why you need to understand, I want none of those little kids near this channel. Children are easy to get your likes up and to share your message and to do whatever, but to watch them turned into this, to watch them groomed.
Yo, not the welcoming, fam.
So, I welcome any of the names and any of the weird.
See, this is where I agree with him heavily.
Want to imply with, oh, he's grifting on this demonetized channel, but bro, they will never know passion in their entire body and in their entire life that I have managed in an instant, in a pinky, in a house, in a heartbeat. It's a song from 28 Days Later. Sex sells and ugly repels. This is a controversial statement because of who will freak out about it. Biological women can have children is a controversial statement because of who will freak out about it. I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. It's a controversial statement because of who will freak out if they don't get their way. Oh yeah, it is, ma'am. Why don't you come outside and I'll show you
what Hogwarts thing?
Oh yeah. Could be better. They don't deserve it. I hope I've shown you something that looks awesome to you in the B-roll, because when you vote with your wallet, you carve out a future for a lot of this.
Oh yeah, that's wild. Absolutely. I play whatever the fuck I want to play.
It just comes out and it doesn't have all that ESG bullshit they keep signaling. You know what I'm saying? Might have Helldivers on their hand. I'm just saying, wow.
But yeah, this game looks sick.
Oh. People outside of California actually see people in real
Stellar
life.
Blade?
They aren't triggered by attractive women because normal people
don't see
that
looks sick.
And get sad and mad. I'll never be like that. I need to erase them. Only then will I stand a chance. Ooh, yeah. You know, like, they're such a natural
Nah, but Hades, I do feel like we are kind of grooming kids into like
they demanded every muscular man appear as
LGBTQ.
a skinny hunchback dweeb because they're wounded my chance at the ladies, but they'd never do it. You know why? Because it would make more sense in their like woke movies and games to have a woman overpowering some little dweeb, but they need the man to be hugely like he's in his prime, like really believable stuff. Telling the truth is getting people extremely riled up, and I don't get it, but maybe you can explain it to me in the comments section below. The reason that you've won beta tester is any freak out over Stellar Blade showcases just how Hogwarts Legacy they're willing to get over this.
It's just like
that Hogwarts
you can have hyper feminine woman, but you can have Thor, like you can have like Kratos.
Remember what I said? I called the booty shot of Stellar Blade gaming's Mona Lisa. This has been extremely
that's kind of crazy
across the world.
It's like, why does Thor get a place at the table? Why does Kratos get a place at the table? But why doesn't
language? Because fun. It's fun. I was fighting in the hopes that things would be revealed and potentially shape the future of gaming in a way that even hopefully GTA 6 could benefit from before that came out. I believe that the future is going to be filled with you being surprised and impressed by indie developers, by badass, brave developers.
I'm pausing this. It's paused at 11:38. Yo, Hades, listen. Have you seen the videos where you have parents going into the PTA meetings with a book that their kid has gotten in the school library, and it's about?
That's wild, bro.
You seen these videos, people?
I've seen
That
it,
is
bro.
grooming
It's
to me.
crazy.
That is grooming to me, and that's the kind of
and
stuff
the
I'm
fact that-
talking about.
And the fact that these people are gonna tell parents they can't read it in public in front of everybody else because it's inappropriate. So I saw that one with the dad that said like, oh, so
I've
it's
seen a few of them.
for everyone to hear. Yeah, so you're saying it's inappropriate for us to hear it.
But my kid
among
can
these people, but
privately
my
go
kid
get this
can
book.
read it bro, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That would infuriate me.
Yeah, it would. I think it would infuriate anybody.
And that's what I mean when I say we're kind of grooming kids today to like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm at 11:38. Let me know when you're ready, Cash.
I'm at the same place.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
These based Korean bastards, these passionately focused, talented
This character
people
looks
that have
sick,
been
though.
pushed aside.
Regardless of that,
And
she
from
looks
you.
crazy.
Yeah, she does.
My voice is available to you when you come correct with some gangster shit, man. I'm ready to help you and do whatever the fuck. We'll get whatever you guys have going on off the ground, because if Bethesda's modders could break free from the shackles, recognizing Starfield doing exactly what I said for years, and being the final nails in the coffin of the fucking creative engine and Bethesda as a whole. Bethesda as you know it are
This guy is
dogs,
so
nuts,
passionate
and
about his
games
anti-trans
for
rhetoric. It's
modern
crazy.
whatever the fuck that is. People didn't believe me.
You gotta
Because
respect his passion.
This is Rocksteady we're talking about. It took the activists less time to
this is
cripple
Suicide
the
Squad.
gaming industry because you let them. You let them bully you because you were kind. Make the mistake twice. They took your kindness for weakness. Took less time to do that to this industry than it did to develop Wokesteady's Sushi Squad, the game with the toxic masculinity
Sushi
and the
Squad.
dyed-haired writers telling you that they're writing Joker insecure.
Thorfinn, that's
and
fucking
he's
crazy,
finding
bro.
himself, just like they wrote.
That's the kind of shit I want to
Insecure,
protect my kids
and
from.
the shark is anxious, and maybe the shark's gay now. King Shark more like Queen Shark. In collaboration with the triggered pussies that are sensitivity treating the mature video game, bro. It was a live service leadership. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Thank you. Thank
guy
you
is
for Sushi
crazy.
Squad. This is just a straw that was designed to break a camel's back, and here it is. Okay, so to have sweet baby triggered ass reaching over to Kyle talking about, oh, he must be right wing. Sweet baby Ink said, you are an audience of nobody. I figure we can only prove them right or wrong. I'm fucking off for a few days. Tomorrow's my birthday and I love you passionately. I apologize for the lack of editing towards the back end of this video, but I break my back and take great risk just to talk to you. And based on what you're saying, burst. It's the end of the world. To the patrons, to the describers, yeah, describe what the fuck going on in the gaming industry. Okay, man, I love you. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. Hopefully in the future with some
Why is this
fun
video
things
so much
coming out,
longer
we
than
can laugh,
it should
spend
be?
time together, and
Like, I feel like it's supposed to end right now, but it's got another
without
minute and a half.
People being offended.
Another minute.
Look out for one another and just. White man, as you
I
lay
think it's
down.
his patron shout outs.
It is. It is. All right, guys.
He has a shit ton of patron.
So this guy, he got demonetized because he's obviously anti-trans. But there's a lot of validity in what he's saying. And Hades, yeah, I hope someday you do see what I'm talking about. I've seen multiple videos of teachers showing up to a PTA meeting with books that their kids have found in the school library, and is talking about how to give a blowjob.
What?
Yeah.
Are you gonna eat her? Yeah, Earl, I'm gonna eat her. Do you even know how to eat? No, not really. Papa Gaines never sat you down and said, son, one day you're going to have to eat. No, but he taught me how to eat a. Yep. I would teach you some technique, but it's a little complicated. Son, I don't have time for that. I got 20 over here I need to eat. Is that right? I'm on a deadline. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on. There are 79 in this book. 79. 51 shits, 11 dicks, 15 and 9 goddams, and the list goes on. And you guys need to fix it.
Yeah, you need. There was one where a parent was like, "Why does my kid have a book about how to give a blowjob from your library?"
That's fucking wild.
Yeah,
feel like
and I
saw
know
something similar to that.
And I know the one you're talking about, where the guy was reading it out loud. I don't know if it was a guy or a girl, but they were reading it out loud, and they were telling him that it was inappropriate.
Right. And he was like, "Yo, but my kid got this very book from your library, your school library."
Yeah.
It was wild.
Yeah.
It's wild, bro.
That is foul to me. Anyways, this is a good react. This is a great react. It is already 112, so we're only gonna stick with that video. Anyways,
You win. Perfect.